Hello, Goblins. This is just a little warning before the video because this game can be very sexual. So I've heard. Also, I checked the reviews and stuff. It's a good game though. It's a visual novel. Hope you guys do enjoy. Don't get too horny. Enjoy the video, and I shall see all of you in the video. Anyway, guys, enjoy. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to a new series of Tenshi. Yes, it's boobs. I made a tweet earlier saying I'm going to do nothing but anime games. Well, I'm calling this the same day I posted the tweet. You guys will see this video tomorrow. Yes, which is basically today for you guys. Oh yeah, welcome to Tenshi. This is like a visual novel game. I don't like this game, just why I thought I'd try this out. So we'll begin. Yeah. I know what's going to happen, guys, so don't ask. The day I turned 18, there was a fire. Yeah? Then what? Well, fire. It sent smoke climbing up through the sky of my neighbourhood. Everyone with a mile could see the damage. The source of the fire was my house. It consumed the backyard, the forest nearby, the picket fence surrounding our pushed down lawn, and my mother and father. I was raised as an only child. My mother was a veterinarian. Her family coming from a long line of Japanese technicians and scientists. My dad was raised in Athens, Georgia, where he was a musician turned postman who used to tour in a local bus and cafes. All I could do was stand there. I had gone out to get myself some snacks for the next day, and I was planning on going camping with my friends. We were all going up to the local hiking trail to help ring in my 18th birthday. Oh, sorry. Obviously, those plans had to be put to a hold. Indefinitely. Oh. You have a visitor, Mr. Johnson. Who? As I looked up, I noticed a familiar face. Grandpa? He nodded towards a nurse in a dismissive but polite manner. Fuck off. If I may have a minute. Fuck off, joking. Of course, let me know if you two need anything. Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea, a cup of tea, another cup of tea, and I'll have more cup of teas. And a Yorkie bar. Num 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 num. Thank you. My, how have you grown since I last saw you, Kenji? It's been a few years, hasn't it? Do you remember me, don't you? Yeah, you're the grandfather of my mother's side. Tensei Tensei Shiru. Or Shiro, same thing. Good. Now then, how long have you been kept here? I think 2 weeks now. They're kind of keeping an eye on my mental health for some reason. It's not every day that you see your own house burn down. Grandpa paused awkwardly. Now then, I knew you're at legal age to take care of yourself at this point, but I still wanted to offer you your room and board in one of my labs back home until you're on your feet. Okay. I know it's not a glamorous option, but well, Kenji, I'm afraid you can't stay in a hospital for too much longer. Insurance only paid so much, you see. Alright, I'll go. Not if you really have a choice, do I? No, for looks of it, I don't know. I realise these days are very difficult for you, Kenji. I'm not expecting you to come around right away, but it'll be somewhere safe to stay. I'll give you work to get things off your mind if you like. At the time, I had no idea what my grandfather did. Looking at him, his wrinkled features, his kind but stern face, the truth hit me. But I'd hardly ever had any contact with him. He rarely showed up to my two family gatherings due to business. Yet now he was the one coming to take care of me. It didn't make much sense. It didn't make much sense. Fucking hell. But at this point, I don't have a choice. Alright, when do we leave? now. In that day, game hidden, press H or middle mouse to temporarily hide the text window. That's cool. That's in case we see boobs, I'm guessing. Hehehe, be a lot of boobs in this guys, by the way. We arrived at the labs Grandpa spoke of. Grandpa and I stood in the elevator for some reason, completely silent until Grandpa spoke up. Now I have a room all ready for you near the bottom of this building. It has a few essentials set up there. Bed, dresser, spare clothes. I'll give you the full tour once we get down there. So you own this place? I built it actually with a lot of help, of course. I've been doing my own personal scientific research with a lot of time and family inheritance. And government funding, I've seen. Grandpa paused briefly. I tried to make it as independent as possible. So the government doesn't know about this? How is that? In time, Kenji. For now, you should rest and get settled in. I'll introduce you to my assistants tomorrow. Babies? I've seen it from when I was on Trader Fest before I downloaded it. I arrived at my room. I brought this on Steam. So it better be good. I arrived at my room. It was tastefully decorated considering the building it was in, and featured white walls with a beige carpet and its wooden dresser and cabinet as well as a twin mattress. Oh, it was rather inviting, despite being on the small side and inside of a lab facility. Ooh. On the bed I noticed a small book. Curious, I picked it up. An old photo album? There's a note on it. Dear Kenji, we are able to salvage from the incident. We thought it was the right thing to let you own it now. We wish you the best in all the difficult times. Unsigned. I took the note off carefully and opened the book. So, this is all that's left, huh? I sat in the bed looking at the photo album, frowning. Just one photo album survived. I opened the album. These are old, too. My parents' wedding photos? There's me as a toddler. The photo was an image of a small child climbing up a tree. Little monkey. Man, I was adventurous, wasn't I? Must have been. I smirked and turned the page. More from me photos. Christmas portrait, me in that ugly reindeer sweater. I hate that sweater. As I turned the pages, I began shaking. Me with some old friends. Wonder what we're up to now. I totally bailed on them that day. Hopefully someone told me what happened. I flipped through more of the pages. This thing was filled out. We didn't have a lot of photos. There were a lot of me. My parents and I were on vacations, probably before I was born. My dad showed me how to play a guitar. He was singing at campfires. As I looked, little damp marks became apparent on the surface of the picture, my teardrops. I slammed the book shut and set it aside before throwing myself onto the bed. Oh, sudden, you can imagine it's going and the bed just exploded, sorry. Oh, sudden, it kind of happened to, why did it have to be me? As I paused, tears began streaming down my face. More importantly, why did it have to be them? I don't know, dude. The next morning. Kenji? Kenji, your grandfather wants you to get up now. I don't blame you for being so sleepy, but it's time to get going. Oh! Punch you right in the face. Ah! Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I was just... Yeah, what did you hit me with? Is that PSP? She hit me with a PSP. Boobies! I stared at the girl for a second and she stared back. She was a small, short girl. After a few seconds of silence, I felt my cheeks blushing red. Who? Oh, I'm sorry, we haven't met yet, have we? She bowed to me in greeting in a traditional Japanese way. My name is Kyo. I'm one of the assistants for your grandfather. Oh, you? But you're so... What, short? Look? Just because I'm not so super tall like all the other assistants doesn't mean... No. That's not what I meant. I meant more like you seem so young to be having my grandpa. Oh, well, thank you, I think. I know the whole height thing might make me look like 12 or whatever, but I'm actually all grown up, seriously. Oh, I can see that. I mean, sorry. Fuck. I mean, oh, fuck boobs. I mean, shit. Oh, big boobs. I mean, oh, fuck. She's on naked pussy. I mean, oh, boobs. Sorry. Shh, don't worry about it. People do it all the time. You didn't know. Now, come on. Tensei wants you to see you in the lab and meet the other girls. Or hey, think what? Other girls? What? I mean, what? This is a sex adventure, isn't it? Before I could say anything else, she took me by my hand and pulled me out of my bed, leading me back into the hallway, and down towards the large doorway. Ooh. What's down the large hallway? We went through it, and when I saw that was inside, I was left nearly speechless. Beautiful ladies! Listen, what is all this? Ooh. This is Kenji. My main This Kenji. Oh, fuck's sake. This Kenji is my main laboratory. Welcome to our greatest creation. He disappeared. I looked at everything in front of me. In the centre of the room was a large, round platform, several steps surrounding its perimeter for a slight elevation. A whole assortment of tubes and wires trailed off from it, and into the other parts of the machine, a large chrome furnace-like device plated with clean white linoleum lined the back walls. On the opposite side was a long array of large computer monitors, keyboards, and control panels lined with desks and shelves beneath them. A generator was also in the room on another far wall, which is right there, as you can see. It took me a second to process what I was seeing. It looks as if it was something out of a science fiction movie. So what does it do? Yeah, well, Kenji, it's a bit difficult to explain. It travels back in time, she says in a PSP in her hand. Joking. What? Yes, that is a simplistic way of putting it. The long answer is that it's a device which, using particle fusion in order to diffuse the stability of... come on, save it, Gramps. I don't think the guy can take that much of a time. The woman speaks up. I could see her manning the long array of monitors with a smirk on her face. Her purplish red hair caught my attention immediately. Wavy down beneath her shoulders, but her piercing yellow eyes and pale complexion radiated from her too. Nice eyes. I agree she's got nice eyes. Boobs. Sorry. The name's Michelle, guys. No, the name's Michelle, guy. I'm the commander and operations manager here in the Crafts lab. Always so abrasive. Abrasive, Michelle. What do we say, old man? So wait, hold on. You're telling me that you built a time machine? Like I said, that's the short version. But still, it's an accurate version, right? I suppose so. Time machines usually imply that freedom of movement throughout for any time stream. We have only developed this one far enough to go into the past. Just as he said that, the platform at the centre began to glow. Dim at first, it slowly brightened up until it was nearly blinding. Princess Love started blowing at us. About time she showed back up. I could barely make out the silhouette of Michelle's furiously typing and reaching around to operate the several different modems around her. Big boobs. Why should I take my hand? Well, I'm not going to fucking pass, not yet anyway. Just as my ears began to ring, the light stopped. Fuck off, activate windows now. Fuck you. Anyway, just as my ears began to ring, the light stopped and moving a voluptuous woman wobbling onto the platform. Anyway. Sorry guys, I'm using like an I got a different PC emulators. I can turn it back like an old emulator of a PC. But yeah, it's basically that's what I want to change. I don't want to change to another platform of PC. Anyway, continue. Well, that takes care of that. Ooh. I couldn't take my eyes off her as she walked down off the platform. She seemed to be looking directly at me, a fire in her eyes, a look almost seduction of someone like me, a guy she doesn't know. Oops. You must be Kenji. Tensai told us that you were coming to stay with us. She lifted my chin up with her fingertips slightly as she spoke, giving me what looked like a seductive smile. Yeah, oh, tits, fuck, oh, fuck, bang, me and you, what? Oh, sorry, yeah. Rose, come over here with this instant. I saw the girl with her eyes as she turned on a hill to turned on a hill to face Michelle. Basically. What do you want now, Michelle? Boobs. I'd appreciate if you let up on the sass, Rose. Now go to your room and get back into normal attire. You know the drill. Ugh, you're such a buzzkill, you know that? What if I like wearing that outfit, huh? Take a closer look at her. Get up. Way, bow, bow, bow. I'm feeling fine, baby. Anyway, I took a closer look at her get up. It seemed to be plated armour, but somehow it was still going to be risque. The metal it was made of seemed to be very flexible. Don't get any ideas, sonny boy. It covered much of her torso, except for some large openings. Oh, I was skipping this up. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. Can I go back? Oh, she does. Okay, you can go back. Again. Right, cover much of the torso. Of course, led me to think on something that could be possibly protect her. I'll continue. I like what you see. She posed, sticking her hip out on the side. She must have noticed me staring. Fit, bend you over. Oh, fuck, I mean, yeah? Rose, leave him alone and go change right now. That's an order. Ugh, fine. Have it your way, Michelle. I watched as she stomped her way out, wide hips swinging, briskly in rhythm to her steps, as the armor pieces whisked from side to side above her long legs. So how is that practical again? What do you mean? Well, her armor seemed kind of... It isn't meant to be armor, it's a type of flexible attire that can bend and morph itself to match your body's current shapes. She's just happened to design it after a suit of armor. Trust me, I find it to be just as ridiculous as you do. She doesn't always act like that. The time window has some weird effects on us. Whenever we go through it and come back, the longer we spend through time, the more we change. How is that? How is that? Michelle can explain it in more detail later. For now, I want to show you the rest of your living quarters. Come with me now. Kyo, stick with me and help me clean up over here, alright? Ah, no fair. Thought a bit. So on the west wing we have the cafeteria. The north wing holds the living quarters. The east wing consists of restrooms, showers, fitness, entertainment, area. Hello, toilet flushing. Finally, the south wing is the experimental laboratory where we conduct other research. Not used as much now that we have the time window figured out, but it still comes handy now and then. Sure. And I'm back, sorry. So wait, I still can't believe any of this. How did you make a time travel? How is something like that even possible? I said, how'd you make a time travel? How'd you make time travel? Well, Kenji, have you ever heard the old Japanese proverb, Minu Gahana? In English, not seeing is a flower. I don't believe so. Well, that's what it roughly means. What it roughly means is, reality can't compete with our imagination. He paused, letting the words sink in for a moment. Oh, did he now though? Oh, I don't believe so. I'm going to get back up. Down a bit. I swear I could scroll up and down, I didn't know that. So wait, I can't believe any of this. How did you make time travel hard? That's impossible. Not seeing as a flower. I've heard this bit, sorry guys. Don't believe so. It means reality can't compete with imagination. He paused, letting the words sink in for a moment. I too believe time travel would be nothing more than a fallacy. Fallacy? Something that humans could only dream of. Make movies of. Write stories about. But as I delved more into my research in physics, I began to see things that my other colleagues and professors in the past could never seem to see. I started piecing things together, one by one, until I finally found in this... Sorry, it's boring me, old man. Once I had my solution, the only remaining thing necessary was to execute it. Sorry, to execute. This took much of my wealth investment to develop something that could trump reality. Donald Trump confirmed. Something only thought to exist within imagination. And it's worth every penny. I nodded, still slightly confused, but at least I knew his intentions. So how long did it take to make all this? Altogether, roughly 27 years, if I'm not mistaken. Fuck. I tried to go solo, believe it or not, and it just wasn't working. So I went out and looked for some of the most brilliant minds that I could possibly find across the globe. Are those three out there? Are just that. They certainly are. Them? Them? Really? Them? Why so surprised, Kenji? Don't let looks deceive you. Some girls are some of the most intelligent beings in the world has to offer. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, sorry guys, my fucking recording cut off. Anyway, I've already read this bit, but I skipped back just for you guys. Those three, as well as myself, were able to construct a working time single-handedly yet. But Kyo said she wasn't that old. Well, it should be more precise. My equation. I should be more precise. My equations, estimations, and theory started long ago when I was still in college. It took me around 25 years to finalise the correct theories and make blueprints, my map blueprints for the time machine, to gather resources, funds, and all those things. The girls were able to build the machine with me, with my guidance, in around 2 years at the most. Wow. Just then, I felt a warm pair of hands slip around my neck, soft body pressed against my back, and I felt heat flood my cheeks immediately. Hello, love. Why, hello there, new guy. Hello there, Rose. Oh, somebody's nervous. That's so cute, you know. Those eyes, though, they're adorable. Look at them eyes. Anyway, sorry, I like them eyes. Anyway, her arm slipped away as she walked around me to see me from the front. Now that I got a good look at her, her curves she had before seemed to have deflated a bit. Maybe it's just because she's wearing a new outfit now. Of course, twat. Tensai giving you a grand tour, I see. Yeah. Ah well, I hope you feel at home here. I know I do. With that, she hugged me before slipping away towards the north ring. Oh, you'll have to excuse Rose. She still hasn't quite got over the effects of time window yet. What effects? I feel like I should know something important that I should know. I don't know. In time, Kenji, I promise. There's only so much I can tell you at once. The fact that you have to process the time machines exist should be enough for now. I hesitated for a minute before realising, yeah, he's pretty much right. He really is right. So now what? Well, since you're going to be here for a while, I figured you may want to know the girls while I go out and pick up some essentials for the lab. Oh, get to talk to the girls. You can possibly find Kyo in the entertainment lounge, and Rose looked like she was heading towards her room. Michelle will be on the main lab, of course. Take your time and get to know him, okay? Alright, thank you. Time to have some sex time. He started to walk away, but I turned down and called to him. Grandpa! Really? Really? Thank you. I appreciate you helping me. It's nothing, Kenji, don't worry about it. Just rest easy for today, okay? Alright? Alright. With that, he disappeared. Who should I first visit? As you can see, Kyo, she's up to. She seemed nice to me. What a little I saw of her. Let's go see her. Hey there, Kyo. Oh, damn! Boobies. Hiya, Kenji. Everything okay? That's okay. Can be after you told me about time travel as possible. Oh yeah, I have to agree. The whole idea was pretty crazy to me when your grandpa first told me about it. But then I started working with Rose and Michelle, and well, it sort of made sense, I guess. Boobies. How did my grandpa find you guys anyway? Well, from what he told us, he went scouting for some of the greatest young minds that he could possibly find. Me? I was going to the University of Tokyo, studying to become an engineer like the other girls who work here. One day, he approached me and offered me a once-in-a-lifetime deal. He explained it in more detail, of course. Not like I was going to let some old guy just take me away from a higher education. Fair enough. Ah, so is the University of Tokyo anything like American universities? Funny you should ask, you see. In Japan, public universities are seen as much more prestigious, also as prestigious, I guess, than private ones. Prestigious, there you go. Why is that? I'd rather not go too deep into the history of Japan today. Maybe sometime later. Ah, right, I'm sorry. Don't be silly, it's fine. Anyways, was there anything else you need to know? So why did Grandpa have this thing set up? Do you guys live down here or something? Yep, he provides us room and board. We are obviously allowed to go up into normal society and do things as well. We aren't slaves or anything, so I hope that you didn't think of it like that. Oh no, of course not, I didn't take my grandfather as that sort of person. Yeah, good. He takes real good care of us, respects us, and keeps the place clean. He makes sure everything is working in order. He even let me bring some of my gaming consoles and animated DVDs down here, which was super sweet of him. Oh, what games do you play? All kinds. I like platformers a lot though, and puzzle games. I've never been one for shooters, but I don't mind them if they're creative enough. I'm mostly just because I suck at them. It's mostly just because I suck at them. Yeah, I'm not so good at shooters either. That's a lie. I'm good at shooters. Fuckhead. Oh, what animes do you usually watch? Oh, that's tough. Well, I like those silly drama ones with a lot of fan service and stuff. Fan service, you say? They can be a lot of fun to watch sometimes, just because of how over the top they are. Nipple on, sorry. You don't say. You enjoy fan service? I just find it funny how over the top it can be just to get silly guys' faces directly underneath the girl's skirt. I mean, how silly can you get? Yeah, ridiculous. Kenji, what are you thinking about? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, do you have any info you want to ask me? What exactly happens to you guys when you go through the time window? Oh well, Michelle's more of an expert than I am on like scientific stuff, but from my experience it's kind of being drunk, I guess. Oh, eh? I'm not blackout drunk or anything, it's just I get all woozy and start saying things that I normally wouldn't say, and I do things I normally wouldn't do. Oh, sexual! Like I said, you have to talk to Michelle if you want to know the science behind it. I just know it's how I feel. Oh, also, my boobies get huge. Are you okay? Yeah, I just didn't expect that. Yeah, I think it's fun. I'm so used to them being this size, but whenever I go through the time with them and get all big like that, it's just really funny to me. Was there anything she wants to ask me? I think it's about all for now. I'm going to chat with some of the girls, get to know them a bit. Oh, okay, but come back so we can watch this together, okay? Bye! Right, I should probably check on Rose. See if Rose is any better yet. Right guys, we're going to save it here. Rose, let's save. You save right here. Let's save. So, anyway guys, we're going to use this. Yes. Right guys, we're going to leave this here. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and we will return with more Time Tenshi tomorrow. Well, tomorrow your time, not tomorrow my time, because tomorrow my time will be tomorrow your time still. But anyway, we'll continue this again tomorrow guys, so enjoy, and I shall see all of you next time. Bye bye, don't get too horny. Bye guys.